We have gone to the IMF to borrow $3 billion. That is what we are begging the IMF to do. And for which reason this government is compromising on everything, including LGBTQ nonsense. We have gone to the IMF to borrow $3 billion. The Central Bank of Ghana reported a loss of over 60 billion Ghana cedis. That amounts to $6 billion. So it means that the monies we are looking for which reason we are compromising on all stands, getting ourselves involved in conflicts that have nothing to do with us as a state, because we want to please the Bretton Woods institutions and the countries who manage the Bretton Woods institutions. We have spent recklessly, monies that we would have gotten without even going to the IMF. Assuming we manage to prevent half of the $60 billion that has been reported by the central bank as a loss. 60 billion cedis that has been reported by the central bank as a loss. If we're able to prevent that loss just by half, we wouldn't have had any need to go to the IMF looking for money to borrow, because that 60 billion constitute about $6 billion, and the IMF is giving us $3 billion. I don't know whether they would even give us the money, taking into consideration the outright.
Well, they're giving it to us in tranches.
I'm saying that the tranches, I wonder whether it will come, because outright thievery, supervised by the Flagstaff House. You remember I told you on this program, to the displeasure of some of our colleagues in MPP, that the Flagstaff House has become the citadel for corruption. In all the justifications he has given, why we are where we are, he deliberately refused to mention corruption. When CDD, the Afrobarometer, Corruption Perception Index, everybody has identified this government to be the most corrupt in our history. If we had prevented that, I don't think we would have been where we are. And it is important for your viewing public to understand. Aside breaching the law, the Act 30 of the Central Bank law, every financial transaction by any institution in this country, Section 37 of the Banking Act, as amended. Every conduct of any institution in this country, as long as the monies you are managing belongs to the state, you must respect the Public Financial Management Act.